The Idaho student murders shocked an entire nation. 4 young adults brutally stabbed in their sleep in a quiet college town that had never seen anything like it. But beyond the timeline, beyond the evidence, there's a deeper question. Why did this happen? Tonight, we're stepping into that layer. Not to judge, not to speculate irresponsibly, but to explore the psychology, the motives, and the social and environmental factors that may have contributed to this crime. Brian Koberger, the man arrested in connection with these murders, had studied criminal behavior. He had knowledge of investigative techniques, and according to police, he carefully planned the attack. This tells us something important. This wasn't a random act of violence. It was calculated, targeted, and deliberate. Psychologists studying violent crime emphasize obsessive behavior and fixation. Someone who meticulously plans an attack over weeks or months is likely driven by a combination of personal desire, intellectual fascination with crime, and emotional detachment. It's not just opportunity, it's pattern, it's rehearsal, it's obsession. If someone studied crime academically, do you think it makes them more or less likely to commit one? The house on King Road and the town of Moscow, Idaho, played a significant role. A small college town where doors are often left unlocked, social life is fluid, and students move freely, it created a sense of safety the killer could exploit. Criminologists highlight target vulnerability, someone who appears safe, predictable, and unaware. The combination of an accessible house, familiar neighborhood patterns, and student routines created a scenario that allowed the killer to act with confidence. Sometimes, crime isn't just about the criminal. It's about the environment that makes the crime possible. What drives a person to attack multiple young adults in their sleep? Some experts point to displaced aggression, directing personal anger, frustration, or trauma toward victims who are not directly responsible. Others highlight power and control, the desire to dominate, to create fear, to demonstrate capability. Isolation, obsessive tendencies, and detachment from social norms often play a role. Individuals studying crime academically may view it analytically, creating a dangerous combination of knowledge without empathy. Do you think intelligence and knowledge about crime can make someone more dangerous? Multiple stab wounds, stealth entry, targeting all 4 victims, and leaving minimal trace, these elements suggest planning and knowledge. Psychologists analyze modus operandi and signature behaviors. The careful timing, choice of weapon, and ability to navigate the house shows someone who had rehearsed, considered escape routes, and anticipated obstacles. The knife sheath left behind is intriguing. Was it carelessness, or an unconscious clue the killer left? Even the most meticulous criminals leave traces, often without realizing it. Motive is the hardest part. Investigators haven't confirmed why these 4 students were attacked, but looking at patterns in similar crimes, possibilities include a perceived grievance toward college students, obsessive fascination with crime, or a desire to experience control or dominance. We emphasize, understanding behavior is not justification, it is analysis. Which motive feels more plausible to you, and why? Violent crimes ripple through communities. Moscow experienced heightened anxiety and mistrust, survivor guilt among friends and roommates, and fear in what was once considered safe spaces. It's not just the victims who suffer. Communities carry the scars too. Investigators relied on DNA, cell phone data, and surveillance. This case shows the power of forensic science, how planning can both help and fail a criminal, and the importance of community vigilance. From a psychological perspective, even intelligent offenders make mistakes, leaving clues behind. Do you think the killer made one critical mistake, or many small ones that added up? The Idaho student murders are tragic, not just because of the lives lost, but because they reveal how knowledge, obsession, and environment can intersect with devastating consequences. Analyzing a crime like this is uncomfortable, It forces us to confront the darker sides of human behavior. But it is also necessary to learn, educate, and prevent future tragedies. As you think about this case, consider the combination of planning, opportunity, and psychology. Consider the ripple effects on the community, friends, and families. And remember, behind every crime, there is a human story complex, tragic, and often difficult to fully comprehend. If you could ask the investigators one question or theorize about a motive, what would it be? Comment below. Your insight may be closer to the truth than you think.